Hello, folks. This is Alan for Alan to Everything. And I want to bring this to y'all attention why we make our own dog food. I can't put this on YouTube. It's an hour, 10 minutes long. I can give you links where you can watch it for free. The 2016 movie about dog foods. And let's see. You can watch it free on Plex, Roku channel. You can watch it free. You can watch it free on Pluto. You can watch it free on Tubi. You can watch it free on Vudu. And so, let's see, let's go to Tubi here.
Dog or cat, and the ability to choose that one perfect food. But just how different are these choices? And what's really going on inside of those bags? Is what's inside really as healthy as the shiny outside labeling would have you believe?
So there's a problem in the pet food industry, and most pet owners aren't aware that there's a problem. And unless you have an interest in digging deeper and finding out what those issues are, you can go through your whole life feeding the exact same food, assuming what you're doing is healthful for your pet. And once you start digging, the evidence becomes overwhelming that the industry has significant issues.
The human-animal relationship is deeply embedded in our society.
Their stomach acid is very acidic, in fact, a pH of 1, which is highly acidic. That stomach acid is in place to be able to neutralize pathogens or potential harmful bacteria that could be present in the food.
From the outside, the pet food industry looks like the perfect industry. There are beautiful packages. There are diets for every disease and disorder. There's all kinds of different colors and beautiful pictures. And if you look a little deeper, unfortunately, that isn't what the pet food industry is all about.
It's more difficult than you would imagine. At first you think, I'll just stop by the store, waltz right in, and buy my pet some food. You walk in. You browse. The lighting persuades you. The music speeds you up. The pretty pictures slow you down. In this moment, you officially surrender to the overwhelming realization that you have no idea what the real difference is between all these bags. And if you're being totally honest with yourself, you've probably never even read the ingredients of a pet food label in your life.
So it becomes very difficult to go into any store and discern a great product from a terrible product. It becomes confusing for a lot of people. The labeling is beautiful, the packaging is great, there's some keywords that look pretty good and sound pretty good, so it becomes nearly impossible if you don't have background experience or some training to be able to know what would be a good choice and what would be a bad choice. I've collected a few examples here, and we're going to go over some labels. My first example is a food that on the front says bistro meals, thoughtfully prepared, bursting with flavor. Who doesn't want that in a pet food? First ingredient is corn. Second ingredient is soybean meal. Third ingredient is beef and bone meal. Fourth ingredient is ground wheat, followed by animal fat preserved with BHA. We can stop there. BHA is a toxic preservative that should not be found in any human or pet foods, despite the fact that it is. The first three ingredients are carbohydrates that are totally unnecessary, followed by a totally toxic preservative. So, cute bag, not up to par. Next, we have a food that has won actually several packaging awards because it's so beautiful. There are chunks of meat falling from the sky and a beautiful ear of corn. Here we have a nice array of radioactive colors that have been added in. For you, the consumer, dogs and cats cannot see all these different colors. This is added in because you think, my gosh, it looks beautiful. My pet would love it. But the amazing buzzwords like playful life. What pet owner doesn't want their pet to have a playful life? This is just entirely marketing. First ingredient, ground yellow corn, totally biologically unnecessary. Second ingredient, chicken byproduct meal, totally rendered and inappropriate in terms of quality to be nourishing your dog with. Third ingredient, corn gluten meal, very allergenic, totally unnecessary. Fourth ingredient, whole wheat flour, and then animal fat. Although this food really looks to be beautiful and something you'd be interested in nourishing your pet with, my recommendation is to avoid it. Over here, they have a special little tagline, OptiHealth with prebiotic fiber. There's a lot of these patented words or trademarked words that companies will use to help kind of discern their product having something special included as a means of you coming back and buying it because other brands that you're comparing it to doesn't have the OptiHealth included. So good marketing on that behalf. This particular food is fabulous quality if you were a goat. When you add up organic brown rice, organic oats, organic millet, organic barley, organic grain sorghum, organic peas, organic potatoes, that portion of the ingredients in this particular food doesn't outweigh the organic chicken or the chicken meal. Healthy, really, what are you supposed to say? Unhealthy? The worst possible food, in my opinion, you could ever feed your dog because number one ingredient, beef byproduct, soy grits, high fructose corn syrup.
What is byproduct? Byproduct is what's left over after an animal has been slaughtered and all the edible parts have been removed. The criticism lies in the mystery of the meats being used. What is quality? Quality is a term used when discussing how good or bad the...
Okay, I'm stopping it right there. I'm going to have links, whichever channel you want to use to watch this. If I can figure out how to put the whole thing on YouTube, I will. I don't even know if it's actually on YouTube. It didn't say so. And but you can watch it on these free channels. Like I said, you can watch it for free on Plex, Roku, Pluto, Tubi, Voodoo, and that's it. Everybody else want to charge you. But I'm gonna see if I can copy it some way and then put it on YouTube if I don't get in trouble with YouTube for that. But this is why we make our own dog food. Pass this video around, let people know.
Food made by Menu Foods. That company makes dog and cat food under 90 brand names.
In 2007, pet owners didn't have any idea that one manufacturer, Menu Foods, made hundreds of different varieties of food. That was a betrayal of trust to so many pet owners.
And this is leading people to wonder at this point, what can we safely feed our pets? Do we need more, I hate to say this, regulation of pet food, more inspection or some way to get to the bottom of this?
Purina tonight is recalling a batch of its Purina One dog food.
A warning tonight to check the food you are feeding your pet. Many vets are reporting that they are seeing pets getting sick from recalled dog food, food that should have been taken off store shelves months ago.
I remember it vividly. I was sitting in my little office. I got a call out of the blue from a woman named Dawn Majerzik, who told me that she wanted to bring a lawsuit against the entire pet food industry.
They knew they had contaminated food. They knew it was poison. They knew it killed animals.
And like I said, pass this video around, subscribe, like, watch as many times you can. And if I can, I'll put the whole thing on YouTube myself. Is the way I can do it. So that's what I got for you right now. That's why we make our own dog food. And pretty soon I'll show you about our treats that we make for our dogs too. I stopped buying treats when I saw this one program on a Canadian news program about how some of these treats are killing dogs, killing their livers. And I stopped using treats then. But see, my dog got so used to have a one bedtime treat a night, I got to do that. So anyway. that's all I got for you for now. Hope you enjoy this. Thanks for watching.